We talked a little bit before this one about what's going to happen, and honestly, it's difficult to judge. I think we're going to see a lot of goals, though, so we're going to have to probably reserve our voices a little bit because I don't think this one's going to end 7-1. I think we're looking at double digits, at least for one of these teams.
I do know as well, talking to Taz. Ooh, look at Cuban. He's got moves, but here we go. Turnover already, high, inside, deep in the attack for SK. But I was going to say, Taz, says he hasn't worn cleats in about 7 years, and they're brand new. So blisters may be a factor.
Yeah, looking around, there's some shiny boots around. So I reckon that actually everyone's probably wearing their boots for the first time here today, which could be interesting, as you said. We'll see if the blisters coming in. Big ball over the top there. And, well, Pasha, we talked about the build of these players pre-game, you know, and, you know, Snacks, I'm sure he won't mind me saying he's certainly not in his peak
prime.
He's in his prime, I think is fair to say. But once he gets going, you don't want to get in front of him. You're not going to be able to stop him once he gets moving. Here could be first chance for SK Gaming. Quick little 1-2. And Gleb in goal there for Virtus.pro. Will keep the ball out. Megs there on Fallen. That's already first points to Snacks.
Certainly is, but Kane's got ball. This is where I was thinking. They'll let him sit back early on. He'll control and dictate the pace and try and keep the attack on with the quick, speedy guys, I guess. He is a little older. I imagine he's still a little more athletic than most of the guys out there, but we saw already Cole with a good one, too. Fallen. I expect we're going to see a lot of this as well. Small field, cluster in the middle.
So 2 nutmegs already coming in from Virtus.pro, so they basically should be 6-0 up at this point because style points are certainly there. You see the clock at the top. Obviously, we are playing 20-minute halves here. So 40 minutes overall. It's Pasha going to get worked off the ball. Not something that you'd maybe expect, but that's a sloppy pass. It's Kane that will knock it back to the keeper, untouched from Bulgaria. Works as on the video team at SK Gaming. There is a nutmegs coming back finally from SK. Big throw over the top, and obviously we're playing on a 5-a-side pitch here, so long, fast, direct balls can always be dangerous. There's a replay of that chance.
Best chance we've had yet, to be fair. We've had keepers touch the ball at either end, but that's the best shot we've had by far. Dramatic as well.
No follow-up from anyone from SK. Keeper was on the ground. Would have been basically an easy one if there was someone there. Bit of space here then for Phelps, wearing the number 7 today. Little shove there between Taz and Fallen. Sloppy ball though. Now it's Pasha. What can he do from here? He not able to really do a lot there, and this is where they could be dangerous. Little 1-2. Oh, he's hit the post. Early chance there for Kane. A long shot going to come out from Cold, and that one just whistle off by. An interesting little start, and that's that chance again. And again, Kane, we've talked about him already. He is a dangerous, dangerous man, but it was Fallen that actually set that one up. Bit of a brilliant touch from him to get that one going.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fast touches. Again, for the lack of space that exists, especially when you're going to park the bus in front of the net. I think Virtus.pro is going to be doing that quite a bit, backing off. You saw the dramatic style by which Pasha chased down Cold on the sideline, but now it's actually Virtus.pro the other way. Good touch from Snacks. Cuban gets a shot directly on, but untouched is unfazed.
So these 2 keepers already will be looking for a pay rise at VP and SK after this game, I think. Oh, he's nearly had a nightmare there, though. Almost just wiggling through his legs. This was a shot again from Kuban. It was a leg of untouched that will knock it away, and we are pitch side here, Sadikis. I'm a little bit afraid that we're going to get one in the face.
Stunner. We'll call Stunner. He'll save us.
Yeah.
He's good at pushing beach balls away, so soccer balls, footballs shouldn't be any harder.
So, Pasha. He's actually moved back into a more defensive position now. I don't know if he's tired already. The man can lift a bus, but how fit is he running around a football pitch?
Cardio is very, very different, undoubtedly, as Kane. Spin in the middle, try to get at the Phelps, but again, it just gets clustered, and Junior's got a bit of space to try and go up the side, but he actually looks off Taz because Alex Mueller, the slash, was all over him.
Oh, ball over. Nicely controlled by Snacks, but almost just gave up, and it's now Kane charging in, goes for the shot, and Gleb will get another foot to it, and he's going to be knocked away. And I think first corner. It is rolling substitutes here, by the way, so guys can come on and off and on and off the entire time. We are going to be seeing Paranoia coming on for Virtus.pro here in just a moment. Chance for SK, actually, just knocked off the post there as we were watching that replay. And I think, oh, foul called. First one of the game as well.
On Kane, nonetheless. And
Pasha
just hammers it.
I mean,
the muscle.
It's worth a try. You get Pasha behind the ball. If it's on target, keeper might have a bit of trouble to stop it. Here's SK then. Got a chance with Phelps. Oh, goes for a shot as well, but just off the side netting. That's a great thing here. Seeing these guys not afraid to have a bit of a long shot. That's a big ball over the top, and we'll go right back to the keeper. 5.5 minutes gone. We've already seen a couple of subs. Here was the chance that we missed for SK, just coming off the inside of the post and was collected by Pasha. So 5 minutes down. It's 0-0. I wasn't expecting this.
No, I thought by now we'd have 2 or 3 goals to speak of, but none so far. It's going to be a Virtus.pro throw-in or roll-in, if you will. Shay's sitting back a lot more. You did mention that, because early on he was aggressive. This time it's going to be up the side from Junior and Paranoia, who just came on, and Paranoia looks like he's keen. He sprinted onto the pitch, whereas everyone else has been walking on.
As you said, the Slasher's been subbed in there, and you heard him say, you know, no drinks for him. Early night, bit of a training session this morning. You can believe that or not.
I do believe it.
I believe it, but I mean, the Slash is, you know, the owner, the manager of SK Gaming, but you'll struggle to find a more competitive person actually around. He's certainly got that fire when it comes to competition. There's a nice little move. Oh, and that's going to be a foul call. Going to be taken out by Pasha.
Stare down from the referee. I love it. I want Pasha to get into it. Cheeky little roll in from Snacks here, though. That was so close, and Junior read it. They definitely had each other planned for that, but couldn't get a foot to it, couldn't get a clean touch as we go back underway deep inside the attacking zone for SK. And do we have a corner or another?
Yeah, a corner here for SK Gaming. Oh, that was almost sneaky there. Kane just dashing in at the front post up against Paranoia, who looks young for his 21 years of age. He's certainly outdone by exactly 20 years here by Kane.
That's a good point. Wisdom.
Age plays
I did think, just to
a
mention it, that this would be a bit of a goaltending battle. So untouched versus Gleb is definitely something we have to keep an eye on. Both of these guys obviously are brought in. They're not one of the starting 5 for either of the CS teams.
Oh,
good turnover. You talked about it. Oh, big foul.
Be a yellow
foul,
card,
yep.
Maybe a red here even. It's going to be a yellow for Phelps. First card of the game here coming out from the referee. And honestly, in a normal game, he's last man there. That's, oh, I'm not even sure if he really caught him, to be honest. Let's have another look at it. Oh, he did.
Yeah, definitely got him.
See it better from that angle there. Deserved yellow card. Well, let's see. Free kick.
Well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, again, we've seen Pasha already. He's definitely got the power behind him. But it's Kuban that's going to take a long run up. And cover your nuts, boys, because that one could hurt. And in the end, they take it short, trying to be a little bit too fancy there, VP. I think power is the name of the game for them here, though.
I do too, but I'm excited to see. Oh, this is a clean pass. Cold zero. Good touch, but Gleb's on top of it. Sits on the doorstep. No follow-up. I'm good to see them having some tactics, though. I'm impressed. I thought maybe Virtus.pro didn't know what to get themselves into here.
I've been pleasantly surprised so far by this VP team. There's a slash with a corner. Oh! Well, referee got no goal line technology, but he was in the right position there. Had full view of that one. Didn't cross the line. But again, it's the keepers keeping this at 0-0 as we're about to hit 9 minutes in this game. Oh, that's a poor touch from the slash.
To be fair, I can relate. He passed me a wide open net once, and I missed it clean. So
look at this again.
Oh, that was unbelievable. Just to mention, the ESL, Joe, no hat rule. It's not in effect. Taco's got his ball cap on out there. Never goes far without it.
Exactly. Himself saying, I'm full of confidence. I used to be pretty good at school. Let's see what he can do.
Good at football or good at school?
Well, hopefully both. He's certainly good at CS, which probably means he doesn't even need school anymore at this point. But stay in school, kids. What should I say? All through. Actually, will be a throw in here for SK Gaming. There's a slash there, playing it from that far side. Rolled in by Cold. Nice little turn. Linking up here with Taco and almost getting himself a chance. Will fall kindly. Just tries to toe poke it in, but junior analyst for the CSGO team over at Virtus.pro will knock it out for a corner. Taken short again. Paranoia just going to clear that one.
Touch is going to play it as well. Doesn't let it roll out. Straight back up to Kane. A little bit of space to work with as he goes to slash. He's then going to look back toward Taco. Cross field, and Cuban oversteps it, so this will give some space. Closer again, another chance, but Pasha is Johnny on the spot, it seems. Sweeping everything away.
You know, I've just looked at the schedule and noticed we've not actually really thought about extra time and penalties here. Who would in a five-a-side game? It's 0-0 still after 10.5 minutes. There's a slash getting in the way of that. Ref says handball. Handball. Slash is not really happy with that one. But it's a ref's call.
I do love, I have to say, the persona of a football referee. This man, we spoke to him, was the most gentle, kind guy. Now look at him out there. He's dead serious.
Get on the, you know what? We need more of that in Counter-Strike. I'm not going to lie. In esports in general, it was handball. Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely, definitely. Nothing to talk about there. That's Cuban. What can he do from here? Nice little ball into Paranoia. Ah, 1-2 there. Almost getting taken out twice and decides to stay on his feet. Oh, tries a little bit of a cheeky move. Taco gives him the stare and says, not today, son.
So first corner for Virtus.pro. We've seen 2 from SK. Straight back in with a throw because it goes off with a slash and out of bounds. Roll in. They're going to try it again to beat the defense. Taco ready for it. Don't want to get a touch, but they do get possession back on the Virtus.pro side. Good challenge, but another throw.
I think next year for ESL 1 Cologne and the days following, gotta just honestly suggest a full-on five-a-side tournament.
Casting team,
you know
let's go.
You know, 6 days of Counter-Strike followed by 5 days of a World Cup-style five-a-side tournament between the players as well.
Get some qualifying teams from the fans, maybe.
Absolutely.
Make it like a little NBA Street session.
Game for that one. Here we go then, Snacks. One thing is for sure, not easily knocked off the ball. And Kane got experience playing against some of Germany's best teams in that second Bundesliga.
I was wondering where my shaving cream went this morning. I'm a little scruffly, but that's where it was.
Ah,
he stole it.
That makes sense. Referee got a bit of a sweat going on there. That's another thing we can see from the camera. Snacks tries a bit of a cheeky one there, but it's going to be knocked away by the wall.
Just to speak on that, the temperature is actually quite mild right now. It's quite good for a game of football.
It's actually perfect weather.
But it's been on-off drizzle, which right now we're held off on, but it did look like it was going to open up on us a little bit earlier, so we still have some weather variance in play.
Luckily, we're under a little bit of a tent here, Matt, so at least we're not going to get wet. But it might become interesting. You can see that some players wearing full-on studs and some wearing more AstroTurf-style trainers, which honestly might be a bit of an issue if it gets a little bit wet out there. If it gets slippy, we'll see. Here we go. Chance for SK to break. Pass was not great. And Taco not able to get himself in the way of it. It's a throw-in for Virtus.pro. A lot of space at the back here. Have a shot, Pasha. Go on.
I think SK are surprised by how hard this is for them. Taco looks like he's almost frustrated. I don't know if they were expecting this competition level from Virtus.pro, because at the early stages as well, it was mostly dominant possession by SK. Now Virtus.pro's leveling that up, and I think we've seen, at least over the last 4 minutes, more time on the attack for VP.
Referee having a word with Taco. He told him to take the hat off. Good on you, ref.
There it is.
As we said, no hats allowed. He spotted it, got it off him. Safety reasons and all that. Ball in there to front post. Junior will knock it out, though, for a goal kick. I feel like Untouched has played more with his feet than his hands today.
Not yet seen a sub on the SK side, if I'm not mistaken. Fallen, I think, started and went off right away, but Fur and Phelps have been over there for a while. Taco came in, obviously, and Fallen did go out. So they're resting legs.
Oh! Close there. It was cold. Having a shot on the front post. So I'm going to look at that one. Coming in quickly, and that's what Virtus have been caught out by that a couple of times. These late runs in off the corners. They need to be a little careful about that one. Could end up catching them out. That's going to run away. Oh, throw in though. Snacks has got a lot of space. Oh, he turns on it. He thought he was going to give the pass, and there it is. It's Snacks that puts Virtus.pro in the lead. Say what you want about the big man, but he's turned like an absolute monster
the
there.
shoe shine.
Brilliantly done. It's Virtus.pro finally after 14.5 minutes. And look at this one again. It was Kane actually that headed it back that allowed Junior, who then threw it in quickly. And watch this from Snacks. Little turn and just slots it away untouched. Not even going to make a dive. Brilliant.
It's a personality thing, you have to say. He's the most patient Counter-Strike player of anyone. He sneaks up every time. Same thing there. Just slow, patience, and what in God's name was that from Snacks? Nails the corner. No touch for untouched. No touch chance for untouched.
It was untouched.
Yeah, it was untouched.
Snacks opening the scoring. Let's see what more Virtus.pro can do here. Now it's a one-on-one here at the back. It's called. It's one piece. And take the chance when it's there. Holds here, you know, in almost any 1v1 or 1v2 there if you count the keeper. He's a man that you'd fancy to win it.
Good touch from Slash as well on the header, and good read to beat Pasha clean. That is a hard cross shot, posted in, about as perfect as you get for placement. They subbed Kane out, by the way. They have brought Fur in, and just before Kane went off, he went from more of a defensive position to aggressive, so you knew that SK was trying to get some shots. I'd say the VP fans, despite that we're in Cologne, home of SK, are a little louder.
The great thing is that I was just thinking, you know what, it's great to hear the SK fans, but in the end, it's Snacks again who's going to come in. And I was waiting to see the referee's reaction there. And again, it comes off that little quick throw in, and look at Snacks, little back heel, gets it back, and cool as you like, just chipping it over the top of the keeper.
Said it in warm-up. He may not look like a man in his prime, you mentioned it as well, but his touch is still there. Even when he was passing around with the team much before we started the actual match, he looked like he'd been well composed on a pitch before, at least once or twice. So Fallen comes back in now. It's Slash that goes out. We don't quite have the full starting five for SK. Obviously untouched, being the only one on the pitch right now that's not part of the CS roster. Falco takes possession and tries to find Fallen back. Oh, reach out from Taz, or excuse me, from Cuban. They do look a lot alike. Moses looks a bit like them too, actually.
I'm not sure what it is that really gives you that impression, Matt. Oh, sorry, yeah, now I know, yeah. Guess, have a wild guess. Cuban. Where's he gonna go from here? Further coming back into the team, and Virtus.pro, you know.
Get out of the way, Pasha.
And I mean, he's certainly wide-chested, so I guess we can't really knock him for that one. Here we go, Snacks. You've seen him score from there twice. Touch this time wasn't brilliant. Now it's Taco. Caps come off. Can he put one in? He's got 3 men on him, and it took all 3 of them as well to get the ball away from him. In the end, Taz has to just play it back, and Cuban, I think they're ready for a break.
Yeah,
I think they're ready for a break. 18 minutes in, 2 more minutes to go here in this first half. And they'll quite happily, I think, run this clock down to get themselves a break. Big ball over the top. Ooh. Safe hands from untouched. And keepers can score. There's no rule against that. So
absolutely.
You may see a couple of shots fired forward later on in the game. Try and catch your opposite number off guard. Here's Cold. Is there a handball in there? I believe so.
On Taz.
And we're going to be seeing a sub once again.
So we had rolling subs, but I think on stoppages they have to be whistled in.
Taz could shoot from here. And he will shoot from here as well. Kleby's going to get down to it. Taz coming in there nicely. Will fall straight to Fur though. Chance to push right back on it here from SK Gaming. Taz gonna go in there. Referee says, no, Taz, none of that. You chill yourself, son. And Taz, I think, accepting that one as well.
Imagine Taz getting unleashed in this game. Dear God, that would be the scariest bit of intimidation he did. Try. Ooh,
it was that cheeky little David Beckham-esque flick of the foot there. I think that did it. Of course, no red card this time around. Let's see what Fallen can do.
Oh, I thought they were going to try and look off Cold on that clean shot from the side. Look out for another corner.
It's Paranoia who turned his back on it, made the wall actually not as wide as it should have been there. You can see a couple of SK fans out in force. Ooh. However, you hear the Virtus.pro fans certainly a lot more.
I mean, it's been a while since Virtus.pro's won anything, so to have a lead here, they've got to look to hold this.
That's true, of course. Went out in the group stage at ESL 1 Cologne this past weekend. Certainly not the start they were looking for. Here's Cole trying to feed it into Fallen, who's got space, but
that's a bigger whiff than he had on the
balance.
all
And there we go, half time here.
They haven't gotten there enough as of late.
I'd totally lay it off and have a big shot here from the kickoff. You've got space. They're going to play it short. 20 minutes on the clock here. Second half underway. It's Virtus.pro 2, SK Gaming 1, and well, Fur just dragging that one wide. That is going to just bobble out for a goal kick. Fur not impressed so far, I think, for SK Gaming. He needs to step it up.
Incorrectly kicked. Goes back to Gleb. More forward pressure from SK than before.
Ball over the top there. It was Junior that was supposed to get on the end of it, but just falling away from him. Couldn't get his leg high enough. Now it's Kane. Into Slash. Between them, I think, combined age more of everyone else put together. Playing to the experience side of things, we're going to say. Another little move from Cold Zero, who's probably been the most impressive man so far on this SK team, as Slash is going to get it through. Quickly, though, dispatched up towards Pasha. Where's he going to go from there? And again, not quite able to get past the last man and have a chance.
He said speed wasn't his strong suit. He certainly gave it a try.
That's a problem, you know. Once he gets going, he's probably as quick as anyone else, and then it's hard to actually stop him. So you probably don't want to get in the way of him. That one just going to bobble away from Cold Zero. A throw in for SK Gaming. Dispatched pitch wide there towards Kuban. Pass was a little bit short, but wasn't pressured anyway by SK Gaming. And they're just going to play it between them here at the back. Big ball over the top. Space for Kuban. Is he going to have a shot on his left here? Slide will come in. And referee says
kick.
It's going to SK Gaming. Let's have a look at that one. Oh, it did. It actually touched Kuban right in the dying moments there before it went out. Great call again from the ref. He's been on point today.
Someone has to be on this pitch.
Oh, sloppy pass. Cold. Where's he going to go from here? Oh, he tried to just sneak it on through. Snacks not quite going to get to that one.
I think they're overthinking it a little bit in the tight situations.
Yeah, I mean, have a few shots here. Keeper's not really been tested on VP's side with anything long so far. I think mixing it up is probably the call that SK are going to need. Someone with a bit of power behind him. Just have a bash. Keeper going to have to knock that one long. An untouched coming out. Nice work with the chest. As they play it high. Foul. Yeah, that was Kuban. Was in the back there of Fur. And in the neck of him even, in the end. And this is where you just think, okay, do you have a shot? It's taken short, though, into Cole. There's, oh, back heel possibility for Fur. And he only really needed to connect with it there. Would have caught the keeper off guard, I'm sure. In the end, doesn't work out for him, though. It's still 2-1, 23 minutes gone. Don't forget, we're playing 20 minutes each way, so 40 minutes in total. Pasha getting another telling off. I wonder when cards are going to come Pasha's way.
I've had one card so far in the game. And it's gone against SK. All the way back. Virtus.pro is not willing to challenge. They're not going to go after those balls because if they get beat on them, that's where SK is going to win the space. So it's patience for their defense. And look at it, it's just a box. They're just setting it, parking it.
Bad touch there from the Slash. Going to go out. It won't take it quick there. There was a chance to maybe send Junior running. Will end up, though, at the feet of Kuban. Another throw-in one here for Virtus.pro. And the clock's ticking for them. There's no rush here for Kuban to throw this one in. We'll go to Pasha. And he's going to give a free kick for that. There's a slash that came in onto him. This is where you just think, have a bash. That's exactly what Pasha is going to do. We've already seen from him, he's not scared to have a shot. It's going to sting for the keeper if he has to get his hands in front of a long Pasha effort, that's for sure.
I think we should record that noise, submit it to Valve. That's the new op noise every time he kicks a soccer ball. A football. I'm sorry, Joe.
That's correct, Sadikis. Football is the word you're looking for. Oh, here we go. Pasha with a turn. Ooh. I think it's going to be pulled back here. I think he's won himself the free kick. Let's have another look at it. It's the zebra boots. And called, I think, just muscle him a little bit too much there. Now Kuban steps up. Where does he go from here? He's going to chip it, I think. Actually goes for a bit of a shot. Almost caught the ball boy in the face, but he's got reactions of a youth. Look at the ball boy. Ooh, close. I thought he was going to be us
soon.
Yeah, exactly.
It's karma now.
You don't want one of those Pasha stingers hitting you in the face. That certainly hurt. It goes out again. 6 minutes almost gone here in this first half. In the second half, sorry.
One more.
No real chance for SK to level this one up. They try and get it through once again. Kuban will get in the way though. Pasha will dive in. Cold once again. Tries to get past two men. The third will stop him. It's Junior who's going to have a shot. It rattles off the crossbar. Pasha going to go in there. Keeper has to come sliding out for it. I think he's caught Pasha a little bit there, but so close here for Virtus.pro. Let's have a look at this one. Great shot. I think it actually took a deflection there as it hit the bar. Yeah, it did. It came off Kane, and that deflection may have just kept him in the game here. Woodwork keeping Virtus.pro from getting number 3, but here we go. It's Pasha 1 versus 1 against the keeper, and it is full control there from Pasha. Cool, calm, collected. Whoa. Pasha gonna knock it straight in there. And the zebra is released.
Pasha quadricep. 3-1. VP leads. Bad turnover, and SK again getting caught too aggressive. Good placement. Rattles the camera in the back of the cage. SK's got to be feeling the pressure at this point.
Fans getting behind Virtus.pro, leading 3-1 now. 27.5 minutes gone. SK need to pull one back here, and could they do it now? No. Again, ball dispossessed the space on this bottom side, but it's Kane who comes across and will stop Paranoia. And able to just slot that one off to his teammate who had a whole heap of space. Would have been a chance for him. There's Kuban, gets past one. Not past the second though. It's a throw-in for SK Gaming. Bit of tempo needs to come into their game now.
12 minutes to work with for them. Still no Neo. Oh, shot from far. Still no Neo on the pitch from Virtus.pro.
I think Neo might have injured himself in the warm-up, I'm just guessing, but
it's possible.
Not using him at least.
What was the footy player that Red Eye told us about that constantly faked injuries and had an elongated career but never actually played a game? I can't remember the name.
Not sure. I probably wasn't listening.
Fair enough.
Only
it's a great
kidding.
story.
Or I wasn't there, more likely. There's, I think, quite a few players that have done that. Pasha almost getting himself in there. And look how deep Kuban's defending this one. He'll always be there as last man. I'm going to try and chip it on over. And it's going to be headed out for a Virtus throw-in. But look, utilising that space and probably more importantly, ticking the clock down. 2 goals needed for SK to level us up here. Not much more time to do it. That's a great bit of link-up play between Pasha and Kuban. Pasha gonna have a blast, and again, keeper gets in the way. Pasha will follow up, but it's a foul. Pasha doesn't quite know why. The referee says no, you just can't do that. And it was a great shot, almost catching untouched in a place where you wouldn't particularly want it to. And he's done his job, he's kept it out.
Kept it out, but again, it's Virtus.pro showing some form with good passing and space. They've had so much more space. Off balance for Paranoia. Sails into space.
Having that shot. I think it's a great move, to be honest. I think SK could do with a couple of long shots themselves. We've seen that Virtus.pro defending a little bit deeper, which means edge of the box is a bit of spot, and then toe poking. Surely he's going to score. It is Cold. He's going to bring it back here. 3-2. Cold grabbing his second of the game. And SK Gaming back in it. 10 minutes, just under 10 minutes left to go in this one. And honestly, I thought the first one was in. Cheeky off the outside of the boot there. Coming off that inside of the post, and Cold, he's kept it calm. He's turning it past Paranoia. Great first touch in honesty. Beat the defender, beat the keeper. And SK are right back in it.
And with 10 minutes to work with, there's a chance they pull Kane off in favor of Fallen. So a switch on the SK side of the pitch.
Oh!
Cheeky.
Oh.
All-footed touch.
Techers there from Junior. Ruben, though, couldn't quite control that left-footed shot, though. Nice touch from him, but Ruben, I think, was a little bit off balance. We did see Phelps come in at that last second as well, which may have just thrown him off a little bit. So, 8.5 round about to go. And Virtus.pro, knowing that they're in a little bit of danger now, knowing that this one could get tied if they make a mistake. Playing it around the back. Nice long ball, though, up to Junior. Couldn't quite control it, though. It's off his thigh. And out for an SK throw-in. But they've stayed strong to their tactics here, SK. No long shots. They've kept those short passes, really relying on Cold, who this time will make a mistake, but now Fallen gonna break through. He's on his left foot here. Didn't quite get the ball past the last man. Now it's Pasha. What can Phelps do? What can Pasha do, more importantly? Should have given it to Taz. Oh! Pasha, you monster! Just turns on it. Look at Taz's face. He stood there saying, come on, mate, give me the ball. I'm in space. And Pasha says, not today. I'm going to have a shot myself. He grabs himself another one. It's 4-2 now here for Virtus. Just look at the turn on this one. Bam. Keeper wasn't ready for it whatsoever. Fantastically done there for Pasha. 7.5 minutes away from $100,000 and the trophy here of Virtus.pro.
And an upset by many people's expectations. Cold again, gonna try and put it directly in front. Fallen can't get a clean touch.
Gonna take it quickly here. Again, looking for Cold, and really has been the key to SK's game plan. What's he gonna do from here? Tries to get it over. Taz, though, will get his head in the way. Thrown in from Slash. What can Fallen do? He needs to somehow turn on that one. Ball does go away from him, though. Keeper is going to be brought out. SK need to make a move. It's all well and good taking your time there at the back, but you've got to hit the goal at some point. They need 2 to level us up. And time is ticking away from them. The fans are behind Virtus. Just missed that. Fallen actually going in for a slide and actually stood up and I think limped off a little bit. You can see him just limping back off to the bench. And he subbed himself off almost instantly there.
Kane's going to start to get fancy. He shook his head the last time he subbed out. He came back in with authority now. And already got more speed too. Look, he's already wanting to call.
Oh, he's played that one a little bit too late, though. Does, though, get in the way of Pasha. Would have left him in a 2-on-1 at the back. Pasha comes in again. Ball will be cleared away. 34 minutes gone. Only 6 for SK to get 2 more. Can Cold grab himself a hat-trick? Oh, sliding on by. I'm not sure if he even came off anyone there. I think he's just cut it a little bit too finely. Nice fancy footwork from him. And indeed, he just went on by. Not hitting anyone from Virtus.pro, so no corner for SK, and time is surely working on VP's side here. Pasha trying to get fancy on the line. Loses the ball though. Might come back to Pasha. Oh, I thought he was going to go for the overhead kick there. In the end though, decides against it. Now Junior, sloppy passing at the back from Phelps. There is Pasha trying to, he's playing on through, and ref says no. That's a free kick. SK take it quickly. Going to be pushing on forward. What can they do? Oh, the space. There was so much time there for Phelps. Honestly, you've got to take a touch there, and you've got to do better in that scenario. Look how much space he's got. And in the end, it's side-footed into the hands of Gleb between the sticks for Virtus.pro. And that was a big, big chance. Again, Cold on the edge of the box. In towards Kane. He's going to have a bash himself. It came off Junior's shins. Corner for SK.
So I'm going to pull Phelps out, bring Taco back in. Maybe wanting that slower touch that Taco brings. Changes well for Virtus.pro. Junior out, and our double goal scorer Snack steps back onto the pitch.
He's got again space for Taco. You can see the Virtus guys not really moving in that defensive line. Now forced to Kane, left foot. Oh, and it's just gone over. He was looking for the top bins, didn't get it though. And now 36 minutes on the clock, just 4 for SK to grab 2 more and level us up and push us through into a possible extra time. Pasha up against 2. Silt somehow gets it off to Snacks, but he's just off balance. He's dragged it over the top of his, dragged his foot over the top of the ball. And that will go wide. A chance for SK, but the tempo has to come into their game. Now the slash. Called on his top side. Goes for Kane down bottom. There is Taco. Great defensive work though from Kuban.
Steal back from Kane. He's got some room to work. Beats one defender. Opens up. Taco. Good touch. And finally Kane will get one in.
Well, didn't hit it first time. He had to take a touch, and I thought he'd almost done too much with it there. It was Kane who started this one off. Great pass off to Taco. Controls it with the left. Puts it away with the right. And 3 minutes for SK to somehow get this equalizer.
That's why they brought Taco back in. He's willing to slow it down and take that touch to get the pass clean.
Not a great touch there from Cold. Would have worked on an 11-a-side pitch, but not here where there's not much width.
Slowing them down a bit on the throw. Goes straight back out. Kane with space. Top shot. Oh, there it is.
Equalizer for SK Gaming. 37.5 minutes. It's Kane to come in. Gets himself the double. It's all about doubles here today somehow. Cold Zero got 2. Kane got 2. Snacks got 2. And Pasha has 2 as well. Being carried basically by those 4 guys.
You knew Kane was coming back onto the pitch. Like I said, last time he subbed off, he shook his head. When he came back on, he looked far more motivated. And again, they're going to go on the attack. Taco clearing up some room, but the exchange at the top as they fumble over Pasha and Kane.
There's Neo's first bit of ball control for the game. Managed to stand up off the bench and catch that one. Here we go then. Cold gonna dispossess Snacks. Can he sneak one here right before that full-time whistle? It's a free kick, and that's a dangerous position here for SK Gaming. 38.5 minutes gone. It was Junior who I think made contact with him first, but it was Kuban that really made him hit the ground. It's Kane through it. Great. Oh! He's had a nightmare. An absolute nightmare.
Karma slash. I remember you tweeting a video of me doing that.
Yeah, I saw that video actually, and I think you've been. That is what you call retribution right there. So much space. The pressure's just got to him. Said before, you know, Slash is one of the most competitive guys you'll meet, but maybe that's what he just lacks to be a fantastic gamer as well. You know, that
back it off a little bit.
That final touch. Could have put him in the lead. There is it. The Slash once again, though, and he's made up for it. I don't know how really that happened. We were watching from a strange angle from the corner, but somehow the slash gets in front of the keeper with basically half a minute to go. Virtus.pro have to put on the pressure now. Kane goes past two, and Pasha, well, I don't think he's meant to. The Virtus.pro fans aren't happy with this one. There we saw it was a quick throw in again. They've been effective so far today, and the slash has made up for his nightmare just a few moments before it. And will score. Here's called. Kane had a lot of space, but it's Virtus that have to push. They've got 10 seconds, basically. Not a great touch from Junior. And it's going to fall to the keeper. SK basically only need to keep possession now. And they do so with Kane. 40 minutes have gone. So we're into added on time here for the referee. He's had a look at his watch. When is he going to whistle?
An extra time. Not sure exactly how many minutes. I think I saw 3 fingers in the air on the sideline. Down to about 2.5 of those remaining.
That's still a chance though here for SK. Sorry, for Virtus. Of course, SK in the lead now, 5-4. Could this be it? Snacks. Not exactly the paciest of men, but we've already seen from him can be lethal in front of goal. That one will run away from the slash. Back to Junior. He's got Kuban down the line. He will feed it into him. Where's Kuban going to go? Finds Pasha. We've seen him already score from this kind of position, but it runs away from him. Now in towards Cold. One-on-one with the keeper. Fancy footwork. Keeper comes in, and there's 10 seconds left only. Not even that at this point. The referee says enough is enough, and it's SK Gaming that take the victory here in round 31. It's 5-4. They're 100 grand richer. One more trophy to add to the collection.